cannot wait to share this story with you. It's one of my favorites I've done in a long time. The Diamondbacks have a new program making baseball more immersive than ever for blind and visually impaired fans, where you can not only hear the game, but literally feel every pitch. Take a look. For fans who can't see a diving catch or a runner sliding home, new tech here at Chase Field is helping them feel the game one moment at a time. In fact, the Diamondbacks are the very first team in Major League Baseball to bring tactile play-by-play to the ballpark. This technology was originally developed for basketball fans. What gave you the idea to bring it out here to Chase?
Yeah, we saw the success they had in the NBA and growing the game of basketball. And as the Arizona Diamondbacks Foundation, our mission is to grow the game of baseball. And so, you know, what better way to bring the game to our blind and low vision fans than this device and a brand new piece of technology that gives them a whole new experience.
Right now, this is the only baseball park using this tech.
Yep.
And so there's already a lot of data, right? I've seen a game, there's like your scoreboard right there, and it'll tell you that was a 92-mile-an-hour slider. This is, you got runners on first and third. This is the exit velo. So there's already stats being tracked.
Mm-hmm. And all that data that Major League Baseball already has is now turned into a haptic display, which is vibrations through this device. So everything that we see on the TV broadcast, all that data, now OneCourt figured out how to turn that into vibrations that blind and low vision fans can now feel on this device.
Because there's more than one thing happening at a time, right? So if I'm listening to a radio broadcast, they're only telling me the runner's stealing third or it's a 3-0 count, right? But this can help the fan experience multiple things at the same time?
It's really a holistic experience. So you can see on the device there's a strike zone and there's a field. So simultaneously you're feeling the ball come into the strike zone, whether it's a strike or a ball with different vibrations. And then when the ball's hit in play, you're feeling it on the other side of the device with the runners on the bases moving at the same time, with the fielders approaching the ball, with the ball coming in when it's fielded, and all that's happening at once. So these fans are no longer relying on someone to tell them all this information. They're feeling it live with less than a second delay.
Well, I'm really excited to talk to somebody who's actually experienced a ball game using OneCourt.
Yep.
So you've already seen 3 games using this technology. I said the word seen, but it's more like heard and felt.
Yeah. So I have been a huge baseball fan, Diamondbacks fan my entire life, but for most of that time, I've essentially just had to listen to games. So the OneCourt's amazing because it takes, you know, essentially what you've just been imagining and allows you to see it or rather feel it in real time.
Can you describe any plays that you remember feeling?
Yeah, the first game I went to, the second inning or so, there was a home run, which is, you know, obviously that's exciting in itself, but it was really cool to see it on the device, you know, tracking the ball, moving across the field and obviously across the fence, and then the whole device pulses when there's a home run. So there's a little bit of a celebration built in, which is nice.
And there's also what are called audio bites. So you can use headphones. So you are listening to a description of the play as you're feeling it?
Yeah, so the headphones are helpful because it'll tell you things, you know, it says strike and ball out and all that kind of stuff, but one thing that's nice is for a hit, it'll tell you if it's a ground ball, pop-up, fly out, or fly ball, or foul, which is nice because you can feel the ball moving across the device, but it doesn't tell you if it's hit on the ground or in the air. So that feedback comes back immediately before, you know, it even gets to the fielder. So you know more detail about what's actually going on the field.
What's been the experience of using this technology with kids?
Yeah, so I'm with the Foundation for Blind Children. We've brought a couple groups of our students and clients out to games to experience this. And it is just such a cool experience for everyone because similar boat to me, everyone has slightly different vision, but having this tactile feedback live as you're watching the game really just kind of changes the whole experience. And it has, you know, we've heard a couple people say it's turned them more into baseball fans. It's, I mean, long story short, it just makes the game more accessible, which is always amazing because any kind of technology or any way to make just everyday things more accessible is such an amazing opportunity for the blind and visually impaired community.
I thought you were going to say it was a home run.
That would have been better.